There we are. Looks like we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Story Time. It's Wednesday night. Got some cherries and all right. Such a great dessert. Absolutely wonderful. Like I said, it's Wednesday night, which means it's poetry time. Before we get to it, I will make some announcements. Soon, I will be lessening the days I do story time. It won't be every night any longer because, and I see Amber has joined us. Hello, Amber. Huzzah! But it won't be every night because as much as I love doing this for you and as much as I know you enjoy it, I do need to take some time to be able to work on my own endeavors. So when I figure out the exact schedule I'm going to do, I'll let you know. Of course, I'm going to finish the Goosebumps, I'm going to finish Dracula, and I will be starting on Harry Potter next. And of course, I want to finish the Russian fairy tale book as well. I see. Oh, yes, John. Huzzah! John said hello, after all. And Grey Wolf, it has been a while, Crocodile. Good to see you here. Huzzah! To you as well. But anyway. Yes. Still smells like brandy. Wonderful. I will be lessening the amount of days I do story time, probably to 3 days a week. I may do weekends and Wednesdays, something along those lines. I'll figure it out, and I'll let you know as soon as I do figure it out. But it'll give me more time to be able to work on. It is a gator, actually. Yes, you're quite right, Grey Wolf. And Crystal, yes, ooh, gator. And hi to you as well. Huzzah! But anyway, yes, so as soon as I figure out the schedule, I'll let you all know. But in the meantime, this weekend, I am beginning with my actual endeavors. I will link you to them as soon as they happen, as soon as they're posted. But yes, Sunday, I'm going to record several videos, and I will be happy to share them as they come out. I'm going to try to do 3 videos a week. It's just a matter of what kind of videos I'm going to do happen. Anyway, with that all aside, I think it's time that I read some stories. And tonight being Wednesday, it is poetry night, and I will be reading to you a number that I found. So it's not an extremely long night tonight, but I think it'll be a good one. So I'm happy to share them. And here they are. They're ranging from a range of different authors. Starting it off, we've got one by... Ooh, who wrote this one? I can't find it. But anyway, it's called The Uncertainty Principle. Lag? Did you say there's lag? Is it better yet? Let me know if we keep having lag problems. My internet seems to be doing well right now. Regardless, here we go. The Uncertainty Principle. I stare at this long oak table. Oh, seems to be good night. Good now. Okay, so got a still laggy from Grey Wolf, and then a seems to be good now from Amber. I'm going to hope it's just good now. But anyway, let's go. The Uncertainty Principle. I stare at this long oak table, a dance of particles in empty space, though nothing could seem more stable, protected by my carapace of unconsciously constructed simulations. From the terror of the truth, I was inducted into comfortable error. By evolution's legacy, morphing the world into the shape I recognize as mine today. I fear there may be no escape from radical uncertainty. Lying open face down on the wood, pulp printed from a different tree, speaks of another sort of good, at least as inaccessible to our ordinary senses, beyond the reach of instruments that can dissect a particle. Light after death, lost loved ones, life. Reviews in traveling through space are storied in its pages. Relief takes root in images of grace. No more incredible to me than waves of probability. Knowing only our place or speed, we tear between incredulity and faith depending on our need. And that, my friends, was the uncertainty principle. I don't remember who wrote that one. Either way, it may have been Huxley. Either way, let us move forward to another one by L.A. Swink called On Matters of Certainty. Life is heavy in uncertainty, and I have no desire to be ordinary in it. For I do not know where my mind chooses to wander, or why on some unreachable existence it chooses to stay. And of all, I am only this certain, is that you are never any farther than where any one single thought takes me. And when my mind wanders back to where you are, it is there I am certain to stay. I have a few more for the night, and this next one is called It Comes in Every Storm by Olga Orozco, translated by Mary Crow. And don't you feel also perhaps a stormy sorrow on the skin of time, like a scar that opens again there where the sky was uprooted? And don't you feel sometimes how that night gathers its tatters into an ominous bird, that there's a beating of wings against the roof like a clash among immense spring leaves struggling, or of hands clapping to summon you to death? And don't you feel afterwards someone exiled is crying, that there's an ember of a fallen angel on the threshold, brought suddenly like a beggar by an alien gust of wind? And don't you feel like me that a house rolling toward the edge of crockery shattered by light embracing each other for an endless journey? With a screech of axles suddenly fractured like love's broken promises? And don't you feel now? And don't you feel then your bed sinking like the nave of a cathedral crushed by the fall of heaven? And that a thick, heavy water runs over your face till the final judgment? Again, it's the slime. Again, your heart thrown into the depth of the pool, prisoner once more among the waves, closing a dream. Lie down as I do in this miserable eternity of one day. It's useless to howl. From these waters, the beasts of oblivion don't drink. Now, this one is also, it was translated from Spanish, I believe, and it's also provided that way. So if you would like, I can try to read it in Spanish as well. In fact, I'll do my best. ¿Y no sientes acaso tú también un dolor tormentoso sobre la piel del tiempo, como de cicatriz que vuelve a abrirse allí, donde fue desguajado de raíz el cielo? I'm going to stop there. My Spanish is getting a little bit better, but still not quite there. This is going to be disgraceful for me to try to read the whole thing. It would not do the poem justice. So I will stop there. Moving on, though, I have some more poems, the next of which is Hope is the Thing with Feathers by Emily Dickinson. Yes, I do like Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. If you're commenting and I'm just not noticing them and they're not showing up, someone please message me on Facebook to let me know, because I'm not seeing any comments past where Amber said, seems to be good now regarding the lag. So, allow us to move forward. From Citizen, Some Years There Exists a Wanting to Escape by Claudia Rankine. That answers my question. I see Mum has joined us. Hello and huzzah! Glad you are here. I have a few more poems to read, so you did not miss out entirely. Some years there exists a wanting to escape. You, floating above your certain ache, still the ache coexists. Call that the imminent you. You are you even before you. Grow into understanding you are not anyone, worthless, not worth you. Even as your own weight insists, you are here fighting off the weight of non-existence. And still this life parts your lids. You see you seeing your extending hand as a falling wave. Oh, good. Glad to hear it, Grey Wolf. I'm glad everything is in sync. Thank you for the update. If they, a you, slipping down, burying the you buried within, you are everywhere and you are nowhere in the day. The outside comes in, then you, hey you, overheard in the moonlight, overcome in the moonlight. Soon you are sitting around, publicly listening when you hear this. What happens to you doesn't belong to you. Only half concerns you. He is speaking of the Legionnaires in Claire Denis's film Beau Travail, and you are pulled back into the body of you receiving the nothing gaze. So far, this one's sounding a lot like one of my nonsense poems. The world out there insisting on this only half concerns you. What happens to you doesn't belong to you, only half concerns you. It's not yours only. And still a world begins its furious erasure. Who do you think you are, saying I to me? You nothing, you nobody, you, a body in the world drowns in it. Hey you. All our fevered history won't instill insight, won't turn a body conscious, won't make that look in the eyes say yes, though there is nothing to solve, even as each moment is an answer. Don't say I, if it means so little. Hold the little forming no one. You are not sick, you are injured. What is wrong with my chat? Disappeared. What the hell? Well, this is weird, but I'm sure it's still going, I think. You ache for the rest of life. How to care for the injured body, the kind of body that can't hold the content it is living? And where is the safest place when that place must be someplace other than in the body? Even now your voice entangles this mouth, whose words are here as pulse, strumming, shut out, shut in, shut up. You cannot say, a body translates it to you. You there, hey you, even as it loses the location of its mouth. When you lay your body in the body entered as if skin and bone were public places. When you lay your body in the body entered as if you're the ground you walk on. You know, no memory should live in these memories, becoming the body of you. You slow all existence down with your call, detectable only as sky. The night's yawn absorbs you as you lie down at the wrong angle to the sun, ready already to let go of your hand. Wait with me, though the waiting, wait up. Might take until nothing whatsoever was done. Gosh, I really wish I could tell if this is still going. I'm going to send a message to one of you. All right, there we are. There we are. Continuing. To the left, not alone, the only wish, to call you out, to call you out. Who shouted you? You shouted you. You, the murmur in the air, you sometimes sounding like you sometimes saying you. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yes, so apparently I am still live. I just can't see the chat right now. Yep, there we go. Yep, the chat just can't be found. But luckily I'm still live, so good. Go nowhere, be no one but you first. Nobody notices you, only you've known. You're not sick, not crazy, not angry, not sad. It's just this, you're injured. Everything, shaded everything, darkened everything, shadowed, is the stripped, is the struck, is the trace, is the aftertaste. If they, he, she, we, you were too concluded yesterday too, No, whatever was done could also be done, was also done, was never done. The worst injury is feeling you don't belong so much to you. There's a lot of nonsensical nonsense in that poem, but the ending, I feel, was something special. Alas, I have 2 more poems for the evening, and then we will call it a night. This one is called What It Looks Like by Terence Hayes. What It Looks Like by Terence Hayes, and I hope you all are enjoying it. If you would like to message me to ask a question or get a shout out, you're going to have to do that on Facebook or something right now because my chat is not working. I like the way this one starts. Dear old dirty bastard. I too like it raw. I don't especially care for Duke Ellington at a birthday party. I care less and less about the shapes of shapes because forms change and nothing is more durable than feeling. My uncle used the money I gave him to buy a few vials of what looked like candy. After the party where my grandma sang, is an outfit that was obviously made for a West African king. My motto is, never mistake what it is for what it looks like. My generosity, for example, is mostly a form of vanity. A bandana is a useful handkerchief, but a handkerchief is a useless-ass banana. This only looks like a footnote in my report. Concerning the party, Trill stands for what is truly real, though it may be hidden by the houses just over the hills between us, by the hands on the bars between us. That picture of my grandmother with my uncle when he was a baby is not Trill. What it is the feeling felt seeing garbage men drift along the pre-dawn avenues, a sloppy, slow rain. Taking its time to the coast, milk toast is not Trill, nor is bouillabaisse. Bakushan is Japanese for a woman who is beautiful only when viewed from behind. Like I was saying, my motto is never mistake what it looks like for what it is, else you end up like that Othello. Don't you lie about who you are sometimes and then realize the lie is true? You are blind to your power, brother, bastard like the king who wanders his kingdom, searching for the king. And that's okay, no one will tell you you are the king. No one really wants a king anyway. No one really wants a king anyway. I like that message at the end. Which leaves us with one final poem for the evening. One more, that's it, just one more. Oh, here we go. Some comments. I see Jean has joined in. Jean, hello and huzzah! Glad you're here. Sorry I didn't say hello earlier. Amber sent me a picture to let me know the chat had that comment. So now I know you're here, and I am grateful for you being here. And Amber, thank you again for sending that picture. It looks like you're sending another one. Confused face. Oh my. Yes, the chat on my end is not behaving, so everyone, thank you for being so patient. But anyway, one final poem for the evening. And this one is called What Changes by Naomi Shihab Nye. My father's hopes travel with me years after he died. Someday he will learn how to live, all of us surviving without violence. Someday we will learn how to live, all of us surviving without violence, never stop dreaming how to cure it. What changes? Crossing a small street in Doha Souk, nut chops shuttered. A handkerchief lies crumpled in the street, maroon and white, like one my father had from Jordan, perfectly placed in his pocket under his smile for years. He would have given it to anyone. How do we continue all these days? That's a good question, Naomi. It's a good question indeed. Well, with that, it has been a wonderful night, a wonderful poetry night, and I'm glad to have shared it with you. And I hope to share many more nights with all of you soon. Again, YouTube is the channel I would prefer you follow. It's Beepercorny1. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you keep looking out for updates. My new channel will be starting very soon. Mm. Mm. Indeed, Grey Wolf. Indeed. Last poem. Short and sweet. Short and sweet indeed. Good one to finish on. And you're welcome, Amber. You are most certainly welcome. Everyone, I appreciate you being here. Much love and all my appreciation, truly. I will keep you updated. In the meantime, for now, I plan to see you tomorrow night. So, until then, I bid you adieu. Good night, everyone, and good